We are all dreaming that we will host the 2036 Olympics. It's going to be a watershed moment in the history of India and when it comes to our sporting culture. Snap out of this dream that you have got, because a development in Lausanne has really put the speed breakers on India's dream. Because recently what has happened? Indian contingent went to Lausanne to outline to the IOC their plans to host the 2036 Olympics. They presented a master plan. Like, we are going to do this, we are going to do that. But the IOC has given a massive, stern message. Get your house in order. Then and only then we can even think about making you host the Olympics. Now, who were in this contingent? IOA Chief P.T. Usha, Gujarat Home and Sports Minister Harsh Sanghvi, along with the whole host of other IOA executives and diplomats from the central government and state government who had come. But the IOC message, get your house back in order, centers around three major points. IOA governance issues, point number one. Rampant doping. You thought Russia and China and the US were the kingpins? Think again. India tops doping. Country's poor Olympic performance. It is no secret. None of these three are hidden. IOA has been absolutely paralyzed with governance issues for the past 2 years. Doping, the statistics are absolutely horrible. And India's Olympic performances, last 5 Olympics, it presents a sorry picture indeed. Let's first start with the major issue, IOA governance issues. What has been the main thing? Because now under Kirsty Coventry, there is a new decision that the IOC has taken. IOC has decided to pause, the host selection process. That is the thing that Kirsty Coventry, who is the new IOC president, has taken. Now, point number one. What is plaguing the IOA? P.T. Usha is at loggerheads with the IOA Executive Council for the last 2 years. And what have been these three issues? Financial mismanagement, sponsorship deals, and the appointment of Raghuram Iyer as the chief executive. These are the three main issues on which the IOA is absolutely stuck in a logjam. And because of this IOA logjam, the athletics grants have not come to India for the past couple of years. Which is why this issue is a major problem if you want to host the Olympics. There's no transparency. No one knows who to deal with in the IOA. That is one major point. But forget governance. Look at the doping that is there in this country, and not many people are talking about it, which is going to be a major stumbling block. Several reports from WADA and several other reports from major outlets have stated India is the second worst country in WADA's 10-year global study of positive doping cases by minors. India's doping woes, WADA numbers show India has highest positivity rate among major countries. It's there. India tops, at least in doping. No consolations at all, because what is the major problem? In one of the studies, India's adverse analytical findings is 3.8%, which is higher than China, Russia, USA, Germany and France. Several athletics integrity units have also stated India is number 2 in the list of doping offenders. When you have an ingrained doping system, how can you even dream of hosting the Olympics? And finally, the smoking gun. No one can run away from all of this. Governance and doping can be whitewashed. But last 5 Olympics, look at your performances. Let's begin with Paris. 71st in the table rankings. 71st. You were 48th in Tokyo 2020. For all your tall claims that India is an emerging power, you have regressed as a sporting nation. You didn't even go past your London medals tally. 2016 Rio, 67th. 2012 London Olympics, 57th. When you won the gold medal, you still didn't get it into the top 250 in Beijing 2008. In your last 5 Olympics, your best was 48th in Tokyo. Apart from that, it's been a sorry state. Look at 2004, look at 2000, look at 96, 92, 88, 84, 80. It is a sorry state of India's Olympic situation. And that is why these 3 issues, governance, doping, performances, is going to be a major roadblock for India's aspirations. At this point in time, 11 years, we are already telling you, stop dreaming about hosting the Olympics. If you don't improve your performance in LA 2028 and Brisbane 2032, please forget the Olympic dream. And if you don't get your governance, which is a major issue anyway in most Indian sporting federations, forget about hosting the Olympics. We do not deserve to host the Olympics in that sense. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.